Okay, I'm going to give you a quick review of the Mizuno JPX 925 forged irons. So I've got pitching wedge through 5 iron here. These are player distance irons. I think they best serve probably better ball strikers. Mizuno says they're good for pros to mid handicaps. I'm not saying if you're a mid handicap you can't play these. I just think you have to be pretty close to single digit and a pretty good ball striker. Uh, while they do have some forgiveness, they're not, you have better options for forgiveness if you're a mid-handicapper. So I would say if you're a better ball striker, close to a 10 handicap and lower, these might be the clubs for you. I personally love these clubs. These are the third forged irons I've tested from, and forge is the model. It's not just a process. When talking about Mizuno's. So there's the JPX Hot Metal Pros, and Forged. And these are the forged ones. They are about a club stronger in loft from my everyday set. So let's say this pitching wedge is 42 degrees. Pitching wedge from my set is 46 degrees, and you can kind of take that through the set. Though the 4-iron is only about a degree stronger, instead of a full club stronger, it kind of, the graduations are a little less when you get to 5 and 4-iron. They have the best sound and feel in golf. Even out of the Mizuno lineup, I find the forged irons, model number, remember I'm talking about, have the best feel in the entire lineup, and that includes the blades. The club heads are sleek, they're compact, but they're not intimidating at address. They've got, and I'll try and show you here, a nice thin sole, which better players really love. The top line is also fairly thin, and you can see the profile here. It's got that player look about them. I found distance like near explosive once if you flush them in the center. Now, as you go away from center contact, of course, you'll lose some distance. So I found them a little less forgiving and I got a little less distance on my slight mishits than with the 923s I tested a couple of years ago. But they're by no means short, and if you catch them, they are flat, long. I played the KBS Tour C-Taper Light. That's 110 gram shafts. They feel extremely well balanced, light, but well balanced. They come stock with these Golf Pride MCC grips, which are awesome, especially when they're brand new. They're around 200 per club, which is right around where you're going to expect to pay for premium player irons and even some premium game improvement irons. I love these clubs. If you're in the market for a player distance iron, and you're particular about feel and the way clubs look, I don't think you can do better. In fact, I'm going to say you can't do better than these clubs. Of course, this is all personal preference. I'm in love with these clubs, and I look forward to every new iteration of these. So I guess it'll be the 927s in a couple years. Highly recommend these clubs. Let me know what you think about them if you've played them. I'd love to know. That's it.